Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
What's up, Tribe Family? Alright guys, this is my Tamiya TT02. It's a Subaru WRX STI model. Today we're going to be changing out these drift tires to some street slicks. Okay guys, so we're going to go from a drift car to a small race car. It's pretty simple. Most of you probably know how to do this already, but just for the beginners out there, just getting a drift car or just getting into RCs, this may be very helpful. So I thought while I was doing it, I'd go ahead and drop this small clip for you guys to take a look at, and let's get started. So like I said, what you'll need is your tires that you're going to put on there. I believe these are, you know what, I'm not even going to quote that, but I want to say about 12 millimeter. Maybe wrong about that, but anyways, let's get back to it. You're going to need your 4 tires. These are the ones that came with this TT02 kit when I put it together. Now these cars do come as a kit, completely disassembled, with no electronics, so what you'll have to do is buy your motors, your servo, etc, etc, your RXTX. But what we're going to need for this job, of course, is the tires that come with it. These were ones I had on my shelf when I got it. So, and you're also going to need a 7mm socket driver here. So with no further ado, let's get started, guys. Go ahead and let's take these off. Like I said, this is probably pretty self-explanatory, but for the guys that don't know, here we go. Alright guys, just put your nuts down there. These are the tires that were on it. Notice how they're slick and they're hard rubber or hard plastic. These are drift tires, guys. And this is what we're going to be putting on there. See, they're squishy and they're slick, but they have grip. Now guys, I don't know if you noticed or not, but this car has lights on the wheels. And as the wheel spins, they light up, and it gives it a really cool effect. So let's go ahead and get that back on here. Of course, line your hub up with the hub hex here. Alright guys, and you'll know when it seats. You'll have some of your stud here sticking through enough to get it on, and you can't just freely spin your tire without. Go ahead and get that on there nice and snug, not too tight though. You don't want to bust a rim or anything like that. So now see, we're switching from the yellows to the black. Now let's go ahead for the back. And you notice, guys, this little stand here I made is rolling around on my table, and it also spins. Pretty cool. It was an old, some of you older guys might know what I'm talking about. Back in the old days, the bigger TVs used to sit on a little round disc where you could spin it around so you could change viewing angles. Not like our flat screens these days, guys. These things weighed 70, 80 pounds, maybe even more. The big wooden ones weighed close to 150, 200 pounds, but the ones I'm talking about, you know, 32-inch TVs, 35s, you know, they were 70, 80 pound TVs, and they sit on these little swivels here, and you could change them around. The wheels I put on it myself, but the swivel thing is pretty cool. So back at it, guys. We're going to start with this rear here. Go ahead and get this removed. Alright guys, now our light came out with that one. Our hex wanted to stay in there. So we're just going to take another tool, just give it a light push, and you see it popped right out. Now these are the little light adapters, guys. They replace your hub, and it has a little light here, and when it spins it lights up. And of course I can't get it to light up when I want it to, but let's go ahead, just like you do any other hub. There's a little pin slot in the back there. You want to line that pin slot up with the pin on the shaft, and go ahead and get that seated good. Once again, you'll feel that seat. Now these tires have no rotational direction, so there is no front and back or anything like that. These are four-wheel drive units, so these tires can go anywhere on the car. Like I said, when you get that on the stub there, you'll feel it seat. Go ahead and tighten that down. Now guys, you want it snug, but you don't want it too snug. Now look at that, guys. Isn't that a totally different look on that car now? Totally different look. Now guys, go ahead down below and tell me which ones that you liked better, the yellow wheels or the black wheels. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button and join us over at Facebook at Tribe RC. We'd love to have you over there. Great conversations, great knowledge, a family type atmosphere, good for everybody, all ages. So come on and join us over at Tribe RC on Facebook. Hit the subscribe button down below, and let's get back to what we were doing. So repeat process of what we did on the other side. We're just going to go ahead and remove these. Once again, the light wanted to come out with the thing. So just take something and give it a gentle push. Don't be too rough with it, guys. Just tap it around a little bit. It'll come right off. Okay. Line your pin back up. Oh, look at this, guys. We have some hair from where I guess I ran it on the carpet here in the house. The car hasn't been run very much, so I guess it picked up some of my wife or my daughter's hair. So go ahead and get anything like that. That's a good opportunity, guys, to show you. Go ahead and get any of that stuff from in there. The little bit was there is not really hindering its performance, but it's still just, I don't know, OCD maybe, get it out of there. Looks like it was a little bit more than a little bit. Alright guys, got that nasty stuff out of there. Let's go ahead and continue to put our light back on. Line your back of your there up with the pin on here. Feel its seat. Grab the tire you want to replace it with. Have it to seat. Alrighty guys, third one down, on to the next. Repeat process as you have with every other tire on here. The hub stayed on with this one, the light stayed on. We'll leave the lights on for you. Any of you guys know what that's from? Once again, drop a comment down below. Back. I'll chat with you on there as much as I can. I try to keep a daily look at it. Drop some ideas of videos you'd like to see. Just start chatting, guys. Oh, tighten it down pretty good, guys. There you go. All done. Cool beans, guys. Cool beans. Now, if you made it this far, you enjoyed the video, so go ahead and do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Check out some of my other videos. Go ahead and give us a like, share if you'd like. Go over to Facebook and join us on Tribe RC. Other than that, you guys have a really good day, and peace out.